Good morning, I am Kevin Price. Delighted to be with you. Going to spend some time talking to you about you and your business. And what we do each week here is we spend some time with our good friend, William Edmundson, with a great group called Abbey Executive Suites, an excellent company, one that I've been associated with now for years, and always glad to have you on the program, William. Tell us about the great work of Abbey before we get started with your great guest today.
I'd love to, Kevin. Abbey is a company, Abbey Executive Suites. We are Houston-based. We've been in business for 31 years, and we are in the business of having turnkey office solutions. So entrepreneurs, branch offices, people going into business, people testing out the market can get an office in Houston at a good business address with flexible terms and a reasonable rate. We also offer meeting rooms and virtual office packages.
Very good. And tell us about your guest today.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Usually we have a lot of people from our Houston locations, our 17 Houston locations, but today we have a client from one of our Dallas locations, the Dallas-Preston location in the Park Cities, for those of you who know Dallas. His name is Rick Lewis, and he's managing partner of ZTEK Solutions, and he has been in the staffing and talent acquisition business for over 15 years. Rick, welcome to the show.
Well, great to be here this morning.
Rick, real quickly, kind of give us your elevator speech. Tell us what your company's all about.
Yeah, ZTEK Solutions, we are a full-service talent acquisition and staffing provider. Our focus we have focus practices in IT, engineering, finance and accounting, and sales. We work both nationally on executive search and also do contract and contract to hire. We have a very experienced team, and that's actually part of our value proposition, the Abbey, because 80% of our staff work from home, and we're allowed to pass that savings on to our client because we're not investing a lot of money in brick and mortar and infrastructure and those types of things. So it is a real service that we can offer to our clients. We also, because of our recruiters are all subject matter experts, we can really bring the best qualified candidate, but also the real passive candidate. We kind of recruit a little bit old school, and we go and represent that client directly to these passive clients that are most likely working somewhere else, and we're helping those clients that we're working with win the talent wars, which is a huge issue out there that we could spend a lot of time on, but I won't get off into that. It's really there is not enough talent to go around.
Very good. Go ahead, William.
Yeah, Rick, I understand that business is pretty good for you guys. Tell us a little bit about where you're seeing the growth and what kind of searches people are using you guys for right now.
Well, as I said, there is a lot of business currently in the IT, engineering, and finance and accounting areas specifically. What we are seeing is that clients are more and more wanting a full-service provider that will allow them to stay focused on their business, but then also be able to bring them the very best in talent because they know if they go out and win those talent wars, they're going to be very successful in their business. If they spend a lot of time and money and effort doing the legwork and trying to find these folks or just posting online, they're not going to get the level of expertise that they need.
Yeah, so many people and so many companies are tasked with going out and finding the right people for the jobs that are open, and it's so easy to spend all of your time doing that when you've got an open position that you can't focus on the core of your business and really being where you make your money. So you guys are really an extension of your clients' companies.
That's exactly right. We consider ourselves partners with all of our clients, and we work directly with the hiring managers, but also hand in hand with their internal HR staff, and we can do a lot of things that they can't do in terms of going and finding those passive candidates, possibly working for direct competitors and things of that nature. We just have the ability to focus in on that. Not to mention that over the years, we've built a very good database, very strong database that we can call on at just about any given time.
Now, let me ask you real quickly. First of all, what is your website for people to get more information?
Our website is www.zteksolutions.net.
Yeah, very good. Go right ahead. Go right ahead, William.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, I understand you guys have your offices with Abby in Dallas, but you also have an office in Oklahoma City. Where do you all have most of your assignments? Are they limited to those markets, or are they all over?
Well, yeah, I would say probably 70% of our business is in Texas or Oklahoma, but we do a lot of national searches. I've worked with several clients in Chicago, Atlanta, Phoenix. My largest client a year ago was actually in Houston, so we definitely work a very large range, major markets, but I would still say the majority of our business is in Texas or Oklahoma.
Yeah, very interesting, very interesting. And how old is the company?
Our company is 3 years old.
Okay. And that's pretty significant growth in a short period of time.
Yes, we've been very fortunate. And again, I think it goes back to very experienced staff of recruiters and a very experienced team. And we are really subject matter experts in the areas that we work in. So the clients see the value, and I will tell you, we get the vast majority of the business is referral and word of mouth.
Go right ahead there, William.
That's great. Tell us a little bit. You mentioned that you like to use Abby as an extension of your team, and you like the flexibility of being able to use things off and on. What are the main things that you use an executive suite for, Rick?
Well, I will tell you, in the beginning, you covered it very well, but for me, it was three big things. One, here in Dallas was location, because we have a lot of clients downtown, but we also have a lot of clients, in Frisco, which is far north of here. So the location was absolutely great for us. It's right in the middle. The pricing was very competitive in terms of the support staff and the services you get. And again, I feel like I've got a full support staff, but most of my team is remote. So this allows us to have a really beautiful location and all the amenities that go with it at a really affordable price, again, allowing us to pass that savings on to our clients.
It's great stuff. Again, the website is z-techsolutions.net, z-techsolutions.net. And, of course, William can be reached at Abby, A-B-B-Y, at abby.com. And final thoughts, William, before we let you both go for a great segment.
Yeah, I think it's important to look at how companies like Rick's are utilizing a company like Abby to take down the space, to have the long-term contract and all of that, while they can have the flexible terms, whether it be to grow their business or to use things just as they need them and not have to pay for what you don't need.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic. Thanks to both of you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
When we come back, we're going to have much more for you. I do want to remind you, this content here can be found over there, including this interview, at usdatareview.com. You're listening to The Price of Business.